Hello everyone, it is Justin, your Eagle Skipper here with episode 23 of Journey to the Top here with Darlington FC. Now, I just played that one game against Spennymoor and we drew 1-1, but I just got in the pre-game press conference that we could potentially win the league if we beat Chorley and Boston United loses. Now, I hadn't noticed this before, but if we look at Boston's schedule, they have lost each of their last 3 games by several goals. So they are on some poor form, and we're hoping to win the league with a performance here today. Also, another bit of news, the board did extend my contract, gave me £25 a week pay rise. I'm not going to move home because of that, but that's going to do it for the pre-match. We're going to go ahead and get into this one because if we can't win, if we don't win the league at the end of this one, I am going to keep going until we win the league. So let's take a look at this team that we're going to be putting out there to get us the league. We have Allen in goal, a back four of Gilbert, Younger, Kwanzaa, and Hughes. Younger's getting a start over Broughton just for some rotation. Broughton's form has been dropping off and just want to give Younger a little bit of match sharpness as he is losing sharpness at the moment. But in midfield, we've got Savage, Lynch, and Hatfield. Carvalho ahead of them, Conley and Charman leading the way. Let's get into this match. I would be starting Bird going forward, but Lynch has been doing exceptionally well in training, so and he hasn't been disappointing when he's had a chance in the team, so I'm gonna keep faith with him, though Bird is definitely going to be coming on because we need the rotation in midfield as we get into the last few matches of the season. Anyways, 8 minutes have gone by. Nothing really of note has happened. We are getting almost 60% of possession. Savage just picked up the yellow card like he normally does. Hughes with a poor pass up to Charman. And they are on the break, but Hughes is able to nick it as he runs by, and Lynch gets on the end of it. Kwanzaa is able to find Hughes out on the wing, puts in a little pass up to Savage. Savage finds Gilbert. Gilbert takes a shot and gets his 6th goal of the season. Paul Gilbert is in better goal-scoring form over the last 5 games than Luke Charman, and Luke Charman is the top goal scorer in the division, and Gilbert is a left back. So, but Hughes is able to find Savage, who sees that Gilbert is in such good form and in a lot of space. Gilbert uses his left peg, gets it past the keeper, puts us 1-0 up over Chorley in the beginning of this match. Boston is currently tying with Gateshead, but that's to be expected. And yeah, we'll keep this down so that we can see what's going on in that Boston match. But more than anything, we need to make sure that we do what we need to come away with a win in this game ourselves, because the Boston match doesn't mean anything if we lose this match. I mean, it could if they lose too. It's helpful, but you know what I mean. We gotta do our part. Nice little pass from Hughes up to Carvalho, who finds Savage in lots of space. He's pretty dangerous with his passes when he's given so much space, but he gets tackled after holding on to it for a bit too long. Gilbert is able to wind up to it. Hatfield threads through Hughes, who wants to be the second defender to score this game, trying to show off against our strikers, show them up, but wasn't able to. Carvalho is able to put in a cross, hits Kwanzaa in the head. Kwanzaa isn't able to direct it goalward. Kwanzaa hasn't been in great form since coming back from injury, but we're going to keep with him because he is the best defender at the club outside of Hughes. And Carvalho not able to find Kwanzaa with that one, but is able to get the rebound, gets it over to Lynch, back to Ollie Younger, over to Kwanzaa. Yeah, give it to the midfielders. Midfielders, stop giving it to the defenders. Got to move forward. There we go. Charman able to wind up with it. Don't know what just happened, but a bunch of tackles, and they're going forward. Younger able to get it over to Savage with some space, gets it up to Carvalho, and even more space, finds Connolly, who looks like he's going to try to put in a cross. Does, once Charman, can't find Charman, bounces around. Charman out of position, gets it back to Lynch. This is a really long highlight, and I'm saying a lot of words that really just describe that we are passing it all around them, and they're not really putting up much of an effort to stop us. I mean, they're putting up an effort, but not much successful, as Hughes forces a save from the keeper. And Carvalho looks like he's going to step up, and we're going to see his cross comes in, or corner, excuse me, I've been saying cross, finds Kwanzaa. Kwanzaa not able to direct it goalward. No matter, we are winning this match. Boston is still drawing at the moment, though we need to continue to do our own work, as I have said. Let's outstretch our arms, tell them to keep it up, just give them some inspiration. And it looks like midfield is going to need some fresh legs before too long. Striker's also not playing particularly well. Hughes is playing starkingly bad, so let's bring Undunsen on for Hughes. Let's save our attacking change for now. Let's take Savage off. He is the best of the bunch at the moment. Let's take Lynch off. Get Bird in. Bird plays well with the two of them. Don't need to break up the big midfield three for very long. Although if Charman isn't able to do much, yeah, I'm going to take him off. He's not playing particularly well. Bring on Kumwenda in his stead. And we'll click play. Hope to see off the last few minutes of this match. And Bird able to play a little 1-2 with Gilbert. Gilbert, big ball over the top. Isn't able to find Kumwenda, really too far ahead of him to be any danger, but the keeper is able to hold on to that one nicely, and we'll let this highlight end, and if it doesn't result in a Chorley goal, we will switch to our 4-3-3. Although with them moving forward, not really being closed down, it is making me nervous. Undunsen is able to sniff that one out, gets it to Hatfield, finds Bird, back to Undunsen. We're continuing our passing around the world little tactic. Kumwenda back to Undunsen. Undunsen wants Gilbert, finds Gilbert. Gilbert cuts inside a little bit, finds Carvalho. Carvalho up to Kumwenda, can't get it to Kumwenda, who gets tackled. Must have been cleanly, otherwise that should have been a penalty. Undunsen able to put in the cross, wanting Kumwenda, who was... Sorry about that. They decided to start blowing leaves in my apartment complex right as Henry Kumwenda scored that goal, so I had to take a little break, and I remember it looked like he was offside, but let's take a look at the replay. Nope, he was definitely onside. Very nice run, uses his left peg, gets it past the keeper. Great stuff, great find from Undunsen. We don't need to see it once again, but how many... What's going on in this Boston game? They are ahead against Gateshead. That's about what we should have expected. We've already used our 3 substitutions, so we'll let the rest of this game play out as Lee Connolly goes ahead and scores. And I just remembered we were going to take our foots off the gas here with Connolly up top, and we'll just look to see out the rest of this match. Not really looking to completely dominate. We've already got a huge goal difference edge over everybody in the league, so we don't need to work on that. So a 3-0 victory is just as good as a 7-0 victory at this point in the season. 5 minutes to go. Get one more highlight. Just see this one out, boys. Just see it out. Connolly had tracked back to get it, but didn't realize that it was going over the top. So just a little bit of miscommunication. Nothing to be worried about. Connolly did get in good position for that one. Carvalho tries to thread through Connolly, but it was a tame pass. Really should have had a little bit more on it. Ollie Younger gets a nice little header, cleared out, gets Savage, over to Kumwenda, the goal scorer. Gets it back to Bird. Bird out wide to Odunsen. I guess I've been saying it wrong. Sorry, buddy. He is about to put in a cross for Savage. One touch in the back of the net. 4-0 victory. Let's just instruct our players to waste time frequently. We can keep it on balance, just waste time. That's really all we need. No injuries, no cards, just in the game. Blow the whistle now. I'm sure they're happy to have this be the end of the game as well. And there goes the full-time whistle. Go into the dressing room. Tell them that they did a thoroughly professional job, because they really did. I don't like that Broughton is complacent. I know he wasn't playing, but still would have liked him to at least look composed. And we are still top of the table. Boston did end up winning, and a few more teams have secured playoff places. There is going to be a little bit of a competition between Guiseley and Gateshead to get that last playoff position, but we are going to be fighting to not have to rely on that playoff to go up. I'm going to give them a day off just because they said it in the media. Absolutely superb. Top goal. He's a very good player. Can't see why Charlie would want to leave. I'm going to tell him they need to talk to Ngumbi. Ngumbi won't talk to me. But let's see if Savage has just a little bit of time left on his contract. He's already agreed to a contract, so, that's good enough. Let's hit continue, and I'll come back either for our next game or when does Boston play? We play on the 30th. Boston plays on the 30th as well. It is going to end up going down to the last game of the season. We're facing Curzon Ashton in 20th. Boston is facing Chorley in 9th. Chorley wanting to get something out of this match, though not as much needed as Guiseley and Gateshead. But we'll come back when we get to that match. And we're back for our last game of the Vanarama National League North against Curzon Ashton, who are currently sitting 20th place on the league. They need a victory to maintain their spot out of the relegation zone. Hedensford, who are playing Guiseley, need a victory to get out. We need a victory to mathematically secure promotion. We need a draw to all but secure promotion. That's where it stands, and we are not making any changes for this game. I did mess up a team talk. They were not happy. Actually, you know what, Hughes? You are not playing well. I'm going to criticize your recent form. Pick yourself up. There we go. By the way, I messed up a team talk just a few minutes ago. Let's actually bring Broughton in as well. I said no changes, and then I make a couple changes right in front of you. But yeah, this is the team that we're going with. Allen in goal, Gilbert, Broughton, Kwanzaa, Undunson in the back, Savage, Lynch, Hatfield in the midfield, Carvalho ahead of them, and Connolly and Charman leading the way. Like I was saying a couple times, I messed up a team meeting. I was telling them we only need a point from this match to secure promotion. Go out there and have fun. And they said, wait a second, we shouldn't be talking like that because, considering our preseason ambitions of just making the playoffs, you're putting too much pressure on us. Let's just get into the match. Ridiculous stuff. I couldn't get out of that team meeting fast enough. But nonetheless, I am proud of the boys for getting us where they have. I'm going to outstretch my arms and tell them to carry on. Tell them I have faith in them. So much faith going around. All the faith. Kicking this off. Looks like it's a TV match. SITV. Whew. Good stuff, good stuff. They've got a few faces. They've even got a regen. Who is Jonathan Keegan? He came through their club. Has made a lot of appearances. Model citizen. That's nice. It's rare to find in regions, but we're going to be pulling out our zebra uniforms today, and because I clicked on that region, he is going to score 4 goals against us, just guaranteed. But we do start out with a highlight of our own. Undunson gets it up to Charman, over to Hatfield. Hatfield wants Gilbert, can't find Gilbert, and that region that we were just looking at, Keegan puts a through ball in off a header, but nobody was there to get on the other end of it, and we are able to sniff it out and are pushing forward with Undunson, who puts it across once. Connolly can't find Connolly. The header and the clearance gets a help along the way, but makes its way all the way back to the halfway point. Gilbert trying to get past his man, can't quite, puts it across once. Luke Charman brings it down over to Hatfield. Hatfield with a huge effort just outside the box, but it was not enough to go in. Let's drop some encouragement on the team. Savage has picked up a slight injury, bruised ankle. We'll let him continue for the moment. Why is encouragement gotten you apprehensive, Winch? Ooh, Duncan with a nice little through tackle into Luke Charman, who scores his 44th goal of the season. Luke Charman wanting to put the team on his back, wanting to get us promotion. As of right now, this result is enough to secure us promotion. But the game is not over. It's only been 20 minutes, and we still have another hour or so to play. Nice little tidy finish from Charman. It looks like Savage is going to have to be taken off before too long, because Michael Collins, my assistant manager, won't stop talking about his injury. I don't like that Kwanzaa's on a yellow and has a 6.4 rating, but we'll do what we can. Gilbert, nice little header. Connolly, or Hatfield even, wasn't aware that it was going out, and so he didn't get didn't get on the end of it, but Kwanzaa able to find Carvalho. Got Charman past a couple guys, but decides to give it to Connolly, who's in a lot of space, puts in a fantastic shot just over the top. I thought it was going in the top right corner of the net. Did not. We are still ahead in the tie. Gilbert, nice little tackle. Much worse pass, and now he is out of position, but Lynch is able to close down and slow down the on-rushing Curzon Ashton player, and that was a ambitious effort. Can't blame him for trying that, but he really should not have done that objectively. I think Kwanzaa is going to come off. He hasn't been the same since coming back from injury. Just tell him that I believe in them. And he's really showing that today. Younger has been playing decently well. Probably feels a little hard done by, especially given Kwanzaa's performance in this match. Let's just go ahead and substitute him off. I am going to take Savage off. Let's go ahead and just hit edit. Younger and Broughton, switch them that way around. Savage comes off for Bird. Switch those two around. And then I'm going to keep my last substitution for the time being. Hatfield putting in a effort. Ooh, and Carvalho hits it past the keeper. Keeper got his hands on it, but wasn't able to direct it anywhere but goalward. And Carvalho scores a screamer. Great stuff from Danielson. Let's watch this again. Hatfield plays it off greatly. It lets the wall disappear, and Carvalho able to sneak that one in. Good stuff from the Brazilian. Ndunson playing well, but I want to give Hughes a run out. No, let's take Connolly off for Kumwenda after the end of this highlight. Because, I mean, if he scores, I'm not going to take him off, because that's really harsh. But you know what? I am. Give Henry Kumwenda. Not sure if he'll want to return next season after not playing as often as he probably deserved to. Just given our plethora of strikers in the team. but we're going to give him a chance to say goodbye to our fans. I believe we're at home. I can't tell. It looks like most of the fans on that side of the pitch are our own. And Broughton has the ball at his feet, but can't let the model citizen go. I thought that was going to be a strike. But let's do something a little bit crazy. Let's have Kumwenda up there, Charman out on the wing, and play like that. Just see if... No, I'm not going to play Charman in a more familiar position, because I want to get Kumwenda a goal, let him play up front. But it looks like that is going to be us getting the trophy. Look at me strutting in the back of the team as they stand up, shake the hands with the commissioner. And who is that going to be holding the trophy? Is that Luke Charman? It should be. I can't tell. Yay! Fireworks, confetti falling from presumably a blimp or something. And not really covering the entire field. But enjoy this, guys. You deserve it. That is Luke Charman holding on to the cup. Definitely deserves it. He has been our best player this season. Great stuff. We have won the Vanarama National League North. Outstretch our arms. Just great stuff all around. Let's hit continue. It looks like Boston did end up losing their game. So no matter what, we were going to win. Guiseley did secure their playoff position. We do lift the trophy. Let's go into this press conference. Let's start it. Congratulations. How does this moment feel? I'm going to Disney World. No, I'm just kidding. It's a wonderful feeling. Absolutely delighted. Great day for everyone at the club. Are you excited about the future? Yes, I am excited about the future. Do you think your pre-match support of his position might have been in vain? My stance on the matter hasn't changed at all. Will this pile extra pressure on me? No. Just no. Today's a great moment for Darlington. If we can continue doing the right things, I don't see why not. August really did turn us around, or no, November turned us around. Let's say that we're ambitious and we should go professional. I don't think that's going to happen, but we'll give our 2 cents in. What's our ambitions? I'm an ambitious. We're going to aim high. Winning trophies gives us a platform on which to build success. Teams don't relish a visit to our stand. Initial budgets, £16,000 a week. That gives us $5,000 to spend, plus a lot of people are leaving. A little bit of transfer budget, not really meaning anything. We're praised by supporters. Let's take a look and see. Luke Charman is in the favored personnel. Nobody else from the current team. They're happy with our league win. Charman happy, the promise is kept. Keane is happy. Hughes is happy. Savage is happy. Everyone is happy. And that is going to do it. I am going to schedule, just on camera here, a little friendly a week away from that Cheltenham game. Just against a... No. Oh, do I? No. Let's go to a... Let's just do it against the under-18s. Actually, let's look at that Saturday. Can we get a smaller team? No, we can't. Let's just have the under-18s play right there. We'll get a week of training in, and we'll just look to stay in match sharpness. Not going to show you that game. Tomorrow will be the Cheltenham game and our season review. But I want to thank you for joining us today. If you enjoyed today's episode, go ahead and leave a like, drop a comment if you'd like to name one of our youth intake players, and subscribe if you'd like to continue to join us on this journey to the top.